everyone, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Dawn. Thank you so much for being here. Please do hit subscribe and follow along on other social media outlets. All of that is below in the description. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and you're more than welcome to leave feedback publicly or privately. Thank you. Okay, so for today, energetically, it is a case of remembering to check in with yourself and to check in with your breathing and to kind of steady and ground yourself because of everything, this whole pandemic. Every few days or so, everything kind of just feels very like, oh, it's like the accordion has been pushed right in, and it's kind of, the energies are kind of creeping higher and higher. So if you can check in with yourself and breathe and decipher, is it somebody else's energy you're picking up on? Perhaps they're feeling antsy, you were fine, but now you're feeling antsy because of that person. So just kind of shield yourself as well. Alright. And communicate. Oh my god, the communication needs to be leveled up for a few of you. It's non-existent for those few. For other people, it's going good, but keep up the good work. Okay, so for today's daily guidance, I am using my Akashic Tarot deck by Sharon Ann Klinger and Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, I have shuffled, and as I was shuffling them, one fell out just before I started the video, so this is it. We have Archangel Raphael. And this has come out a couple of times. Archangel Raphael is the archangel for healing. So it makes perfect sense that everything is being healed right now. And everything needs time. Rome wasn't built in a day. And baby steps, these giant leaps that people are taking, to try and stay focused and not think about the bigger picture or what's going on is great, but it is a case of decompartmentalization and burying your head in the sand. And when everything is kind of lifted and lockdown is over and things are back to normal-ish, whatever your normal is, it's then that the kind of the backlash or the realization of what has happened will present itself. So it's important to check in with yourself now, perhaps doing some writing, some journaling, even online counselling would be great for some people, because I do feel like there's a lot that has been buried over a period of time that is kind of, rising to the surface, and that is important to deal with it in a kind and understanding manner and a healthy manner for you. Otherwise, because it's all coming to the surface, you'll kind of boil over, and you'll be like a volcano about to erupt. So it's important to heal that. Healing for relationships as well, healing for friendships, and again, it comes back to the communication. If you can have that conversation, or whatever the case may be, whatever the elephant in the room is sitting over in the corner and the twos are ignoring it, have a conversation about it. Even if you're tiptoeing around it, that's fine. Just have the conversation. At least shed some light on it, or, get it out of your own head. Because sometimes when we say things out loud, then we sit down and we're like, wow, I sound a bit nuts. And it's just that kind of getting it off your chest and off your shoulders. And then the other person, vice versa, etc., etc., okay? Healing for your relationships, healing for families as well. For some people, healing for families is about that realization that you are a separate person or a separate entity from the family. In respect of, we'll say, if there was abuse or there was a toxic relationship or whatever within family, between family members, like so siblings, parents, etc., children, grandparents, whatever. It's about that kind of healing that rift or that divide, and healing the ancestors. That's another ball game, another kettle of fish. But it's to do with that healing in the present, and it will kind of trickle backwards. And it's about personal. It's not about the collective. It's not about the other people within the situation. It's about you. And it's important to recognize that it's about you. It's not about them. It's not about him, her, whoever. It's about you. And for healing, there is at the start this kind of act or this feeling of selfishness. Because you might feel like you're like shifting or voicing what happened or whatever onto that person, and you're like, yeah, but then I did this or whatever. that's all part of the healing, and it's about breaking the cycle and about self-care. And again, it's this kind of, when you start on your self-care journey, people might say that you're being selfish because you literally cannot go a day without that hour walk or that 20-minute meditation, or like, please, I just need to be by myself for 5 whole bloody minutes. Like, it's not about being selfish, it's about self-care. And the people who are projecting that selfish onto you, that's on them. It's not on you, it's on them. That's their shit that they need to deal with. So just rock your way of life, okay? But it comes down to healing, and healing in a safe and understanding environment, and a positive mindset. And having a positive mindset doesn't mean that you bury your head and ignore all the bad that's happening. It's about accepting the bad, knowing that it's there, but knowing that the good will come. It's like being on a dark night and knowing that the sun is going to rise, or being in a dark night and knowing that you can light a candle or look out at the light of the moon or turn on the light. You know, it's about the hope. And that's what positivity is essentially all about. It's the hope and the knowing that things will get better. This too shall pass. And currently in this pandemic, as we have all been aware, we are healing Mother Earth, and our planet that we all live on, and share with so many other species, is healing. And that is fantastic. Fantastic. Hopefully, I say with positive hope in my life and in my voice and in my heart, that some of the changes that have been made with this global lockdown will stay the same, or, you know, that there won't be as much pollution, etc, etc, etc. I hope so. Yeah, all we can do is hope. But that is your card for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, whatever corner of the world that you are in. Stay safe, everyone. Namaste. Take it easy. Bye.